In November 2021, a California judge determined the woman before him had demonstrated a reasonable case of fear of continued physical abuse and threats to her life with a firearm. However, the judge wasn't sure if state law actually gave him the authority to renew her domestic violence restraining order. California's Domestic Violence Prevention Act allowed for protection orders to be renewed for either 5 years or permanently, begging the question, could domestic violence restraining orders be re-upped multiple times? It wasn't a unique conundrum posed by the judge, but rather one heard by attorneys and advocates across the state. That lack of judicial consistency, and a legislative recommendation from the UC Irvine School of Law's Domestic Violence Clinic, led to a recent change in the law. The reality is, abuse survivors often need ongoing protection for their safety, said Jane Stoever, a UCI Law professor and director. For clients who are seeking a subsequent renewal of an order, there's usually a pretty severe history and danger they are facing, and they have a real need for the court's protection. The need for a clarification to further protect domestic violence survivors came in a bill from Senator Dave Min, a Democrat who represents parts of Orange County. Min's legislation, signed into law by Governor Gavin Newsom earlier this month, specifically ensures judges have the ability to renew domestic violence restraining orders, including those that have been previously continued. Domestic violence restraining orders reduce violence and save lives, Min said. Research shows us that civil restraining orders are the most effective legal remedy available for preventing domestic violence, but unfortunately, the inconsistent application of restraining order renewals by judges throughout the state has endangered the safety of many domestic violence survivors. Already, even without confusion hampering a renewal, obtaining a protection order is an arduous task for victims of domestic violence. This is an adversarial process, and the idea of filing a pleading and detailing facts about someone who has abused you, that itself is a process, Stoever said. Research has shown, Stoever said, that respondents violate about half of civil restraining orders obtained by an intimate partner who was physically assaulted.